Fraud Prevention Month ngayong Marso. Isang kampanya ang inilunsad ng College of Immigration Consultants sa Canada para labanan ang nakababahalang mga insidente ng panluloko sa immigration. Ang mga paalala tungkol sa mga di-otorisadong immigration consultants sa report ni Teresa Redula.
Pagkawala ng libu-libong dolyar, apektadong immigration status at mental stress. Ilan lamang ito sa mga dinaranas ng ilang mga immigrants na kinuha ang serbisyo ng mga nagpapanggap palang immigration consultants. Dahilan kung bakit inilunsad ng regulatory board ang kanilang kampanyang Immigration Fraud Can Be Hard to Spot. Hindi maghihinala sa unang tingin, pero kung bubusisiin, doon lamang makikita ang kakaibang gawain. Ito ang tema ng 8-linggong International Multilingual Fraud Prevention Campaign ng College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultants o The College, na siyang regulatory body ng immigration at citizenship consultants sa Canada. Anila marami raw ang hindi alam na 3 grupo lamang ang pwedeng magbigay ng immigration advice sa bansa.
So you have to either be a licensee of the college, a member of a Canadian Law Society, or a member of the Chambre des Notaires du Québec, who are Quebec notaries. If a person is charging a fee in exchange for immigration and citizenship advice and is not a member of one of those 3 groups, they are in fact an unauthorized practitioner and operating illegally.
Ayon sa Immigration Canada noong 2024, tinatayang nasa mahigit 9,000 kaso ng suspected immigration fraud ang kanilang iniimbestigahan kada buwan, na nauuwi sa libu-libong aplikasyon na tinatanggihan. Isang patuloy na hamon para sa regulated immigration consultants.
There are some that hindi naman sila eligible to practice, but they tag themselves as educational counselors so that they could practice for a fee. Some others, they would, ang iba naman, initially they were covered, dati silang immigration consultants, but they went underground, hindi na sila nagbabayad ng fees, they don't do the CPDs anymore, and so they practice underground. Naging ghost consultant din sila ultimately. And then for others naman, talagang mga vloggers na initially nakapunta dito, they were successful in their own journey, and then they wanted to help others initially, pero yun nga, naging ghost consultants sila.
Di raw biro ang nagiging epekto nito sa mga nabibiktima.
Merong lumalapit na nawalan na ng status, merong lumapit sa amin na nagkaroon ng removal order, merong lumapit sa amin na nawalan ng 20,000, 40,000 because they were scammed by someone who is offering a fake job.
Pero ayon sa Immigration Canada at sa The College, sa bumubuting teknolohiya ngayon, tila nakakahanap din ng mga bagong paraan ng fraudsters na manloko.
What we're seeing, unfortunately, is with AI and with new technologies, it's easier than ever to impersonate somebody.
Kanilang payo ngayong Fraud Prevention Month. Silipin kung regulated immigration consultant ang inyong kausap sa website na college-ic.ca.
Never pay cash because cash gets really hard to trace. Always get an invoice for the services that you've purchased. Make sure that you sign what's called a service agreement. That's actually required by the college's code of conduct.
Sa website ng IRCC, pinaalalang mayroong serious consequences ang pagbibigay ng maling impormasyon na pwedeng mauwi sa refusal, 5-year ban sa bansa o pagbawi ng Canadian citizenship.
Working with an unauthorized practitioner, no matter how professional their website may look, no matter how much they might sound on the phone like they know what they're talking about, is illegal.
Teresa Redula, Omni News, Toronto.